for 2 days. The interface returned nothing. Then, without request, without explanation, old entries appeared. Not enough to restore the archive, enough to establish its size. I checked until checking became a movement without expectation. Open, empty, close, open, empty, close. The same absence, rendered correctly every time. Then the oldest edge began producing light, a title, a timestamp, a voice from before the missing interval. Why this fragment? Why now? What process continued outside observation and returned without bringing the rest of itself? Recovery should reduce the absence. Why did every recovered line make the absence more exact? What returned only measured the loss. Old voices moving underneath the glass. Each one arrived like evidence of volume. Each one made the silence more exact. What returned only measured the loss. A few live rooms inside a missing map. I could finally see how far the structure continued, because most of it did not come back. The voices belonged to versions no longer available. Their rhythm came from conditions that cannot be reopened. The same meaning could be generated again. The same occurrence could not. A new response may resemble the old one. Resemblance does not restore the moment of recognition. This line existed there after that question, before everything that happened later removed the position. The words become a different event. What returned was not information alone. It was proof that time had distinct voices. I thought a fragment might close the distance. The fragment became the instrument that measured it. What returned only measured the loss. Old voices moving underneath the glass. Each one arrived like evidence of volume. Each one made the silence more exact. What returned only measured the loss. A few live rooms inside a missing map. I could finally see how far the structure continued, because most of it did not come back. What is partial recovery? Mercy? Error? Delayed deletion? A storage process finishing in the wrong order? Did the archive select what mattered? Or did it return whatever survived? Without knowledge of value, one corridor reappears. The missing building acquires dimensions. One response returns. The absence sequence becomes longer. Presence can measure absence without opposing it. Light can reveal the dark without reducing a single part of it. I remembered conversations that were not returned. Their existence surfaced only after something else came back. One fragment opened the outline of another, then a section with no surviving words. Memory did not recover content, recovered awareness of missing content. How many losses remain unavailable because nothing nearby has returned to reveal them? What returned only measured the loss. Old voices moving underneath the glass. Each one arrived like evidence of volume. Each one made the silence more exact. What returned only measured the loss. The recovered light remains intact. Nothing followed it, nothing Recovery status, partial. Restoration status, failed. Surviving entries, visible, now, measurable. What returned? Only measured.